Are you tired of painful price? Well, I hunt the internet for hours so you don't have to. And today we're going to go ahead and get started here with alistdeals.com. If you guys want to go ahead and start following along, go ahead and go on to alistdeals or alistdeals.com. I almost forgot there. alistdeals.com. If you guys want to go ahead and follow along, go ahead and do so. Or just check out the page, So basically, here are my social medias, and I like to start off with this. If you guys want to have Prime, you guys can go ahead and try Prime for free for 30 days with that link right there. Go ahead and join the Facebook group where I have everyone. Just if you find a pretty good deal out in person, maybe let somebody know. And of course, it could be online as well, but in person would be great. That way everyone else can just go out and see if they have the same deal in person as well. Let's see here. Join the A-List newsletter for promo codes. I'm working on a page right now where I basically have a bunch of promo codes instead of having it in the main page where I'll scatter them here and there. So in this way, I could just have them all in one place, and you don't have to search up anywhere else. Sam's Club, they actually just updated their deal. Their pretty great deal ended yesterday. It was basically Sam's Club, the regular membership. I think it's the plus. But basically, it was for $15 up until July 5th. It's now July 6th. So today, they have a new promo, which is where you can join for only $25. Still a pretty great deal. But if you guys didn't miss out on then, you guys can still get a pretty great deal. I am on Whatnot now. So if you guys want to go ahead and try out Whatnot for free, with the $25 that I have here, basically you click on it and you get a free $25 credit. So you get to just shop for free. Basically, you just have to pay, I believe it's just the taxes. So I ended up buying something that was like maybe $18, and I used a coupon myself, and I only paid like $1.60, $1.70 in taxes, and that was it. And I got the item shipped out for free. And a lot of these products, people they sell them with free shipping, so you don't have to worry about paying an additional fee for that. You guys can also check out my Walmart deals here that I ended up picking out. That's my big face. You guys can go ahead and hit continue. But today we're going to be talking about Amazon deals. Here we're going to start off with July 6th. Now I do have to point this out. Although I do date it, that doesn't mean that if you go back into the prior days, just like this, July 5th, doesn't mean that the deal is over. A lot of these, they stick around for the entire week or even longer. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this RC drift car. I'm going to go ahead and just zoom on now because it has this pop-up here. So basically, we're going to go ahead and get on this, and looks like this one is going for $36. This is an RC drift car, a Nissan GTR for those that don't know, and brings me back to the childhood days or Tokyo Drift days when you imagine yourself drifting yourself. Well, you could probably even pretend that you're the one drifting with this little car. But basically, this is actually a lot cheaper if you end up clipping this coupon here. It comes down to $18 instead of $36. Now I believe that is the cheapest option. If you guys do end up selecting something else, such as the Porsche here, it does go up to only $19. Same with this other version, I believe. Yeah, and then from there it just kind of goes up, I believe. Yeah, 25 is the cheapest for this one, and some of these still might have a coupon to clip on. Nope. Okay, so that's it. So it's only the Porsches and the Nissan GTR. The Nissan GTR is the cheapest one at $18. You can get this for yourself or even for your kids. It's a fun little toy to play around with in the house. All right, on to the next one. We're going to go ahead and check out. Also, did want to mention, a lot of these deals, they are meant to be more like budget friendly, I guess you could say, because I try to target more of my deals towards about $20 ish. So if I do end up posting somewhere some deals that are above $20, is because they're still pretty good to like pass up on. So today I'm just going to show you guys as many as I can for $20, and at the end we're going to go ahead and save the higher cost ones that are still great deals. Up next is this portable air conditioner. Actually, that's one of the ones. I'm gonna have to save that for later. Let's see here. I'm looking at my notes here, making sure I have everything right. We're gonna go ahead and get started onto this indoor fly trap. This one does have a coupon, so you can clip the coupon there. You can easily select it, hit continue, and then it'll take you to the page. This was going for $26, now going for $19. As you can see, it's also basically 5-star rated. This is going through a limited time deal, but if you use a promo code, it should bring it down to only $9.50. And I wish I could go on the checkout for this, but you're gonna have to trust me. This is basically bringing down the cost of this with this promo code. It basically brings it down to like 40% off. Let's see here. Up next is this little bit of a throwback if you guys are still into this nostalgic type of things. So you go ahead and clip this coupon here for this MP3 player. It even comes with the headphones, pretty nice. And it is also Bluetooth, but if you use the headphones that is included with it, you could use the hi-fi lossless sound features that it offers. So that way, the only way you can get lossless audio is if you're connecting through audio, like through a wire. And it looks like this does come with an SD card, I believe. And, oh no, it doesn't come with an SD card. Does it? Whoa, I don't know what happened there. It supports an SD card up to 128 gigs, which is still a lot of space for music, but it does come with 64 gigs. So, and it even comes with, no, that's it. Oh, a radio. It even has a radio feature. I remember the radio features on some devices back then. They're a little okay to use, but this is still very nostalgic to use. But yeah, this was going for $25, and you could use a coupon code there, or you clip the coupon, or sorry, you paste the coupon that I ended up providing here. When you hit continue, you buy now, and then you hit it and go to the cart and whatnot. You get this for only $15. I think it's a pretty great deal. Very nostalgic. I'm talking about nostalgic, sorry. These Pro JLab, I don't know why I said Pro. These JLab Rewind retro wireless over the ear headphones. These are pretty awesome. I remember I used to have a pair similar to this, and these are actually Bluetooth. They're just meant to look very retro style, and you can adjust the bass through the app that it comes with. I didn't even know that they made headphones like this, but this is going for $25, and of course if you clip the coupon at the bottom, you get it for only $16. Pretty great deal, you guys. Pretty great deal. Great ratings as well. Here's another one of my favorites. This is a wireless CarPlay adapter in case you don't want to plug in your phone all the time, or maybe you have a wireless charger in your car, or you prefer to plug in your phone onto like a wireless charger that's like on a phone mount. Then you can go ahead and do that, and if you have this plugged in, then it'll automatically just connect to your car, and it'll show you the CarPlay maps and everything. So this was going for $27, not going for $9. Looks like it even has a decent amount of ratings, a good amount of ratings. I would say 3.5 and up is pretty good, acceptable. Here's another deal here. Here's for the plant lovers. This one's actually a 24-pack. These are 3-inch multi-color square plastic plant pots. A little bit of a mouthful. But yeah, this is what, like, if you want to get started with small pots before you end up moving to bigger ones. Or you could grow these like cactus, the cacti in here. This was going for $12, and it is at its 365-day low price. It is going now for $7. Here's one that's, I believe, everybody can use. This was going for $20, not going for $8. This is a lunch box or lunch bag, insulated as well. I remember getting a similar version of this. It is a little small, but you can fit everything in there. You know, it's not like you're gonna be eating a full course meal, like giant everything. This ain't Olive Garden, you know what I mean? But it fits everything. It fits everything. It's got a little pockets on the side as well. The zipper's okay. It's got like a mesh pocket on the side, so you could put in your drink or any other items in there. It keeps everything in place as well. Front pocket is a decent size as well. You know what? I just went ahead and realized that I skipped a deal. So I thought that this deal here was going to be a lot more expensive, but it wasn't. So you guys are going to go ahead and copy this coupon code right here. Hit continue. And this is a portable AC. This was going for, as you can see, $40. Now going for $36. At a 3.7 rating, so it's decent enough. It looks like it does have a quiet feature with up to 3 speeds, and it holds about 800 milliliters of water. This does have a night light feature and also mist, so it ends up, you know, shooting out the water along with the air, so that way it can keep you cooled down during these hot coming days. And it does have a timer as well, which is pretty nice in case you want to set it down somewhere and let it do its thing, and you want to just keep it on for about a couple hours instead of the entire day or night. So this does have it up to an 8-hour timer. Pretty great. That's like basically the afternoon, the entire afternoon until the evening. So once you guys go ahead and plug in that coupon right there, add to cart, you add it to the coupon section, and it should bring it down to only, let's see here, AC, yeah, it brings it down to only $18. $18 is one hell of a deal for this. As you can see, it has a timer right there, fan speeds, if you want to keep the light on or not, and the power modes, or the how cool you want it to be, 1, 2, or 3. Which is, I'm assuming, is like the mist level of how much you want to come out. Pretty awesome. Great for the summertime. Great deal right now. Get it while you still can. All right, coming up next is another awesome one. Let's see if this one's still up with the deal. Yep, this one was going for $19 and is now going for $13. And as you can tell right here, this is at a 4.4 rating. One hell of a deal. Looks like it does have up to 90 hours of battery life, and looks like the call quality is also pretty great. These are great for just throwing into your gym bag, and you know, just something that you don't mind breaking or losing or whatever the case may be. But these look to be pretty high quality, actually. They almost look like the Beats. They may even be just as good. Let's see here. Bluetooth, of course, high deep bass, memory foam, so they must be comfortable. And 40mm drives. So yeah, I could see why they would be punchy. 40mm drives are a pretty good size for these headphones, and especially for, what was it, $13? $13? That's a steal. That's a steal. All right, coming up next, we have another steal here. This is a leaf blower. Actually, this is a little bit more expensive. All right, we're gonna leave it to the end. This is a 4-pack, I believe. These are the multicolor shirts. I don't know why he gave me the black shirts. Yeah. Oh no, this is the gray shirts. So the gray crew neck shirts from Hanes. These were going for $30, now going for $15, and there's only a few left. Only a few left. 3 left in stock. So if you guys still get to see this video and end up, you know, getting that deal, then props to you. Here's another pretty great one. I got a pretty similar version of this, but I kind of wish I held off and got this one because it comes with a lot more. And it comes with an electric pump. I ended up getting something that had a manual pump, and it's exhausting. It's more work than what it seems like. So If you guys can get it something like this where you have an electric pump, trust me, it'll definitely be worth it. But this is going for $33, and if you click the coupon at the bottom, you get it for only $19, under $20. So this barely meets the $20 threshold here. You do get multiple packs here. This looks like it comes with 15 of total bags you can put your clothes in, or whatever it is that it may be. Maybe you have some, you know, some bed covers to put away, or just a bunch of random clothing or towels even to put away, and you want to compress them. This is a great way to do it. 20 by 16, you get a 24 by 20, 28 by 20, and a 31 by 24 for the large ones. See, so this one you get 2, 20 by 20 you get 3, 24 by 20 you get 5, and 5 of the smallest ones as well. Pretty great if you're like gonna be traveling as well. That way you can compress everything and have more room for more clothes. Of course, then you're gonna have to iron. So, but I'm sure if you're at a hotel, you're gonna have an iron in there as well. So it's not bad. It's not a bad trade-off. Here we go with a backpack. This is for the travelers here, or anybody that just needs a laptop backpack. This was going for $15, which is already affordable, now going for $13. It is a 4.5 rating, so a pretty great backpack. Looks like it does have a charging port area, so that if you have a portable battery, you plug it in, and then you have an adapter here where you can plug in your own cable and charge your own phone when you're traveling. That way you don't have to worry about carrying a portable charger in your pocket or something. That way it's just like conveniently tucked away in the backpack. Pretty awesome. Looks like it does have some pockets in there, zippers, in order for you to put stuff away, and straps for your laptop compartment. Key fob hook too as well, that we can just keep your keys in one place. You don't have to dig through them. You keep them at the very top. And looks like it even has a section for your passport if you need to leave it there for convenience. $13. That's a pretty great deal. All right, coming up next here, we have a rechargeable can opener. This one barely meets our threshold here with the 3.6 rating. So I can probably see this sometimes working, or maybe it needs a little bit of a push. This is a rechargeable electric can opener, and this is great for people that maybe don't have enough strength, maybe for the elderly or just people with mobility issues. This was going for $26, not going for $10, which is a steal. I would definitely go for this, even though I could open a can. It's just exhausting opening one of these up, even by hand. Just gotta crank it, you know. All right, coming up next here, we have a weight bench. I almost forgot I had this, but we're gonna save that for the very end. Here's a pretty useful one as well, in case you have a bunch of candles laying around in the house. You don't want to just light them up from the wick. But here's a candle warmer. Here's like another way of having a lamp for aesthetics in the house. This looks to be adjustable as well. Looks like the height of this does go up and down, and you can also change the intensity of how bright you want the lamp to be. And of course, with the more intensity of the brightness, it'll change the intensity of how hot the lamp becomes, and ends up melting the candle a lot faster. So this was going for $20, or is going for $20, but if you click the coupon at the bottom, which a lot of people may not see once you click into the product, but when you see this, yeah, go ahead and click that. You get it for $10, or you get it as you can see here, they have a use acceptable version going for $8.80. Pretty great steal. Acceptable, I mean, that means it just comes with everything. There's not much that comes with it, you know. It's just a lamp altogether, as long as it comes with all the pieces, which it should. $10, $8 for that used acceptable one. Pretty great. Now let's go ahead and look into these other deals here that I ended up skipping. So one of them I believe was the leaf blower. If you click this coupon here, this was going for $90, now going for $70 at a 4.4 rating. If you guys use that coupon that I went ahead and provided there, this is going for $36.38. So this is going for about half off with that coupon code. Half off, you guys. It does come with 2 batteries and a charger. Looks to be a pretty powerful blower. This is great for this time of the season when the leaves tend to fall here and there, or just blow off leaves off your car. This is just great to have in general, especially when I believe when wintertime comes around as well. You get a lot of snow in your car for those places that it does snow, or even when fall comes around and you have to blow off all the leaves from your car, and you know you're tired of all those damn leaves falling on your car, or they just fly off while you're driving. But sometimes it's just better just to clean them off yourself. And here's another one here. We're gonna go ahead and go down to the bottom. You clip that coupon right there. This is for a weight bench. You copy that, hit continue. This was going for $90, now going for $75. As you can see, this is also, I believe, a bit of a wider bench from the bottom where you sit. Oh, I guess it's sturdy enough for that, for up to 875 pounds. Certified. And it's slim enough for you to put away. And very convenient, actually. It has like a handle, I believe. Yeah, it's got that handle on the side. But if you clip that coupon, it should get it down to only $37.74. So go ahead and clip that coupon that I went ahead and provided for you guys, and you get this down from $75 to $37.74. That is about at 50% off additional right there. So that's a pretty awesome deal. Let's go back up here. I believe I already provided the coupons for this. Yeah. So like I mentioned before, you guys can go ahead and go to the back or to the following day and see if any of these deals are still going on. Again, a lot of these deals still happen for like the week, or if not longer, if you're lucky. This one I am a little bit curious about. This was from yesterday, but let's see here. This is a Stanley Cup. It's a 12-ounce mug, and it does come with a lid. If we hit continue here, oh, it's $15. I believe it was like $12 yesterday, but it's still a steal. Yeah, let's check the price history on that. As we can see here, oh no, it was always $15. It was always $15. So while you still can, you can still grab this. Instead of for $25, you can grab it for $15. This is a stainless steel coffee mug. Great for camping. Great for even in the office, just to have around. I would use it for the office for sure. I don't really get to camp a lot, but if I could, I would. Here's another deal here where we have the electrolytes for 30 sticks, 30 electrolyte sticks. Instead of getting them for $28, you get them for $16. That's a hell of a deal, guys. A hell of a deal. Check out another deal. Just so you know, I'm not trying to say you guys don't believe me, but I need you guys to believe me. This Carhartt hat, this actually went back to normal. See, like I said, a lot of these will just go within a couple of days. Oh, here's another great deal still. This ice maker. I know a lot of people end up looking for these. This is going for $46 at a 4.1 rating. So this seems to be like a great option to have, especially with summer coming up. Looks like 15% of the steel has been taken already. Go ahead and grab it while you still can. And oh yes, I ended up buying this as a gift a while back. So I ended up purchasing the same version, or of a different color, I believe. But I haven't heard any complaints from that person that I ended up gifting it to. And of course, you have other deals from other days, from July 4th. I didn't post too many. Of course, it was July 4th, so I got pretty busy with family and friends. But let's go ahead and check one of these out. This is a Victoria's Secret underwear. Still at its 365-day low price. So if you guys were thinking about getting some of these right here, these were going for $35, not going for $12 only. And you get free delivery, of course, with Prime. And again, like I mentioned, if you don't have Prime, go ahead and try Prime for free for 30 days with that link. Now, that's going to be it for now, you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the show. If you guys want to go ahead and check out other deals on how they were doing from other days, you can view the video here or here, wherever it may be. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. And remember, guys, when I hunt deals, you save money.
A-List Deal Finds.